How we doing, folks? Today we have a sponsored video by Fucare. They sent me their Gemini X moped style e-bike, and here it is. They sent me this bike for free and they're paying me for this video. Full disclosure as always. And just like always, if you guys want to check out this bike, they reached out to me and asked me to help them promote this bike. So it has these 20-inch by 4-inch Supermoto style wheels. The wheels are probably the coolest thing about this bike. I like that it's a little bit smaller. It's got a front suspension fork. Got a guy walking in the background. Guess what? You're in my video now, buddy. One thing that confused me right here, this is actually just a housing for cable. At first I thought it was a mid-motor bike, but it's not. So it has a 750 watt motor in the rear, a hub motor, with two 48 volt 15 amp hour batteries. So for my tech spec folks, that is pretty good. I should deliver more than enough power. They claim this thing goes a max of 32 miles an hour, which is really fast. And with these two big batteries, the range could be anywhere from 40 miles to 100, depending on what pedal assist level you're in. So yeah, range should not be an issue for anybody who checks this out. Let's go ahead and turn the display on. So as you can see, this bike is brand new. We have 5 different pedal assist settings. Shimano shifter. It's always good to see Shimano stuff on these bikes. I take it these are Tektro brakes, front and rear disc brakes. It comes with this cargo mount, which is awesome. You could easily throw like a little cart on there and carry stuff around. Suspension up front. This has a little lockout too, so you can stiffen it if you like. Of course, I keep mine bouncy, so we're gonna have that open. Big comfortable seat. 4-piece handlebars. This is another thing that really it got my interest. It looks, you know, it's got the BMX style bars, 20-inch wheels. Overall, this is one of the cooler e-bikes that I've seen. I don't know how it rides yet because I haven't actually tried to ride it yet. We're gonna find that out in just a second. But off of looks, I really like it. So it also comes with a headlight. I just didn't put it on because I don't really ride these at nights. I think that's about it as far as stuff. Anyways, we got this thing turned on. We have it in max pedal assist mode. It has a thumb throttle, but we're gonna give this thing a spin right now. Here we go. Okay, we're hopping on this thing. I am pretty sure I have it all tightened down and ready to go. Let's see, I have it on pedal assist 5. The throttle is not doing anything. I don't know how this got unplugged. It must have been when I was horsing around with it. Okay, throttle's back on. We gotta go through this dirt. Okay, boom. Throttle works, which is awesome. Pedal assist 5, let's get a little bit of pedaling in too. Okay, first thing you notice, this is one of the more comfortable ride positions I've been on any of these e-bikes. I love the 4-piece bars. First off, I like how they look, and I also like where they put your arms when you're riding along. Let's see how it feels when we get on and crank too. That suspension bounces a little bit. One thing I do like is the thumb throttle is responsive. The second you touch it, boom, you're going. Oh, a little obstacle dodging. One thing I like about the moped style bikes is if you don't want to pedal, you don't have to. But you do have the option to if you want to. You get across the street, try to look crazy. Actually, no, we can go right through here. Off-road test. Oh man. For me, since it has 4-piece bars, this bike is very controllable. See, like I can jump it. That's awesome. You know, with the mountain bike style cruisers, they're a little bit more cumbersome because they're not really designed for like someone who's nimble to really get around easily on them. But this bike, straight out of the box, tires feel good. I love it. I love the tires. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of 20-inch by 4-inch, like Supermoto style tires on these bikes. I think it's a perfect fit for like 90% of people. But we are shredding right now. We're going 24 miles per hour and just zipping along. We're gonna get started going through here. Then we're gonna cut across, give it a little bit of a street test, and then a somewhat urban test. And it looks like there's a gigantic puddle of water right here, which I was not expecting. I think we can get around it. Oh God, I'm not trying to get wet. One thing is that the throttle quickly loses its pace once you come to a stop. I'm gonna go down this drop right here. Just wanna make sure no cars are coming. Oh, nice. Okay. I actually like this bike a lot. This thing's pretty sweet. Probably supposed to put a little bit in there. But this is straight out of the box, straight stock. I just put it together. I didn't film the assembly, but it was super simple. It's one of the simplest assemblies I've had so far. Everything pretty much comes like put together. You just have to, the bars come on, you just have to like put them in the position you want, tighten them down, put the front wheel on. No, other than that, it's pretty much done. So let's try and max it out right here on this street. I like trying to get top speed on this street right here, even though it's a little crazy to get across. Okay, we're gonna go into top gear. Okay, top gear, pedaling plus throttle. I think you may have to unlock it to hit the top speed, but for me, 24 is kind of like plenty. Even this is like faster than I typically want to go, but that's just me, so I don't know. Your mileage may vary. They claim that it can go faster, so you know, if that floats your boat. But for me, I am good at this speed right here. I never really go this way. Let's see what's going on over here. Let's do a brake test real quick, front and back. Let's get up to max speed as fast as we can. This will do right here. Okay, that's pretty good. Those brakes stopped. Going about 20 right there, I want to say. You can check the footage to see the odometer, but I think I was going 20. You can really torque this bike. It's not that heavy either. That's one thing I do like, is if you do want to, you know, actually pedal, then you can stand up and really get after it. Or you can just sit down and chill. Yeah, so the 20-inch wheel size, you can still roll over just about anything that's in your path within reason, you know. You know, one reason people like the, what does this go to? I've never seen this. Oh shit. Woo. See, there's a little uphill test. No throttle, a little bit of pedaling, going about 7 miles per hour. Not bad. Oh, I'm on that golf course. This is cool. This is not where I want it to be. I want to get to the stairs. Oh, whew. This bike is so responsive. Like the second you turn, boom, you're going that way. Which is, it's much different than the bigger e-bikes where it's kind of like you're steering a boat. Or maybe even the bike is steering you, you're just kind of along for the ride. I will say I wish it did have a little bit more in the gear range. I feel like it needs like one more gear to really get up to, oh, we're still picking up speed, okay. We're hitting 26, 26 is damn fit. Look, there's a coyote. Look at that. Dude, he's just walking along, that's crazy. What the heck? Yeah, so there's coyotes out here. That's not the first time. I usually ride my road bike through this way sometimes, and I've seen coyotes a few times just chilling in this golf course. This is definitely the fastest we've gone so far. We're going 27. Nice, nice. Okay. I can't believe we just saw a coyote. Yeah, I wish it just had one more gear maybe. Like it has 7 gears, maybe 8, maybe even 9. The purpose of this bike though isn't to have like a bunch of gears to like max out on, so you know, I understand why they went with that. Also, I do believe that they're having a sale on this bike by the time this video goes live, so check out the first link in the description. I don't know what the price is going to be, so I won't say it, but yeah, click that link, you'll be able to check it out. Going through our normal test grounds here. So now we're going to get a little bit of off-road through the grass. It is bouncy, but it doesn't feel that bouncy. The rear end is stiff, but the front suspension definitely does its job. And the bike isn't too big, so it doesn't feel like you're about to get bucked off when it gets bouncy. It's still very controllable. You gotta remember, wheels are just gyros. So if it's smaller wheel, smaller center of gravity, more controllable bike at the end of the day. All right, let's see how the stairs does. So this is a stairs test. If the chain doesn't come off or nothing comes flying off the bike, then it passes. Pretty simple. Let's see, are we good? I gotta say it passed. Not bad. Okay, we're having a little too much fun. Oh, this bike is responsive. Oh my God. Okay, this bike has no reason to be this fun. What the heck? Bro, I just... Holy crap. That was sick. Okay, that was ridiculously fun, I gotta say. That's the most fun I've had on this stretch on any of the bikes I've tested so far. Because this thing feels like something I would ride. It's got 20-inch wheels and it's just so maneuverable. I kind of just hung on right there and sent it through the grass. That's so funny. Wow, okay, well there's our testing segment. I gotta say it passed pretty much everything in flying colors. This bike is rad, bro. I had way more fun on this thing than I expected. I gotta say that much. Folks, I gotta say I'm thoroughly impressed by this bike. I knew I was gonna like it based on the 20-inch Supermoto style tires, but it just has a perfect balance of not being too fast, being very capable as far as handling, and having a low center of gravity. For someone like me, I like to be able to jump off curbs and handle the bike in a very specific way. So I'm pretty pleased with this performance. I didn't even get close to tapping into the range, but I'm sure the range is incredibly good. I've gone over everything already, so you know the specs. I gotta say, I do like the bike a lot. If you guys are interested in this bike, first link in the description is where you can find it. Thank you again to Fucare for sponsoring this video. And of course, thanks to you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Peace out.